where are you? Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to come out of the library and get in the bloody car. Callie had a blonde moment and forgot her journal thingy for psychology. Is it?
Philosophy.
Philosophy. Yes. One of those things that we'll never need.
Ever. And, you know, it's only my major.
I know. I got out of bed and made myself as presentable as possible and grabbed her, went to her house, got her stuff. We've been having the most interesting conversations. So, crisis averted. You got what you needed?
Yes.
Okay, but I think that we're ready to go back to school. Wait a second. Hold on. Now we're ready.
Now we're ready to go.
I'll be right back.
This is happening right now on the way to school. There's a moth on her windshield and she doesn't want to kill it apparently because it's so cute.
Everybody sucks, yeah. We all make mistakes.
Did he leave already?
That would be fortuitous. I just said fortuitous. Low fortuitous.
That happened. Oh. What y'all doing out there?
There was a little white fluffy moth that crawled out from like one of the crevices of my wipers, and he was
big
just like,
words.
yeah, he was like, I can say fortuitous in the morning,
Right.
but not wipers.
Right?
And he crawled out from there, and he was just like, oh, the wind, oh my god. I was like, I have to pull over and let him out.
She's not like the sweetest person ever. She gets me my papers. She wants a freaking moth safely off her car.
It's like, I'm filming myself being all badass and everything, but it's like, get in the car. I mean, if that's okay with you.
Fluttershy over here.
Right? This is what happens when I get up early in the morning. It's kind of sad, actually.
You're graduating tonight.
No, I'm not. Dan's moving on, though, so it's like, monks. We were talking about monks. And pole arms. And how they're only practical in the hands of monks. Or Jet Li.
Or Jackie Chan.
I loved him in the Forbidden Kingdom, where he was the drunken...
Yeah. that movie was fun.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies with Jet Li in it, though, was the one. All the alternate universes, and he was going around killing alternate versions of himself. Because it's like, every time an alternate version of himself died,
he got stronger?
Yeah.
Dude.
Because it was taking that energy and condensing it into one form.
Oh!
And so there's like only 2 left, although technically I'm not even sure how he managed to get it down to 2, considering there'd be like an
infinite number, right?
Yeah.
Logic, it's in the script, Josh.
He gets down to 2, but what he didn't think of was that
the energy was also going into the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so now
this one figures it out. He's like, oh,
how
hey.
How come I'm getting stronger? Of course, the only logical explanation is that somebody out there is killing alternate versions of myself. I've got to use that at some point. I feel like I'm getting better, so obviously someone's killing alternate versions of myself. Or, oh god, I feel sick. Maybe another version of me was born today. Oh god.
I never thought of it that way before.
now that you think about it, yeah. A wild Tim has appeared. Oh, that's nice. Dan is looking at my portfolio.
You like this story.
And we're not gonna, yeah.
Mood.
Apathetic. Okay, I could use the exercise. Daniel's a superstar. Yeah. What are you signing now? Oh, from the abstract.
I submitted 3, and she said she kind of wants all 3 of them.
That's cool, right? I didn't submit a photo, but last year I was taking photography class, and they just took one of my best photos and put it in there, and I was like,
that's what this is.
I was like, oh, that's awesome. I didn't know it was published.
Yeah, I know, right?
So Daniel, are you gonna miss this place once you leave? Once you leave us for another college?
I'm gonna miss this place very much.
That was awesome.
She was so cool.
Yeah, the Changeling Queen was pretty awesome. Discord was pretty awesome.
Princess Luna was in the episode.
Yeah. Hi.
What's up? Yo, what up, girl?
Yeah, what up, girl? Look who just walked in, it's Sailor Moon. That was so awesome. So did you get to tell, what's his name, the story?
No, I didn't even get a chance.
So Addie, today, this morning, guess who forgot her journal for her class? And I know, right? We drive all the way to her house, get the thing, come all the way back, and we come up with this killer story.
My excuse would be like, oh, this strange man with a British accent, a trench coat, came out of a TARDIS and said, "Can I come with me?" I didn't even get a chance to tell him my story.
And really, it was just this geeky girl with a Prius. But you know what? You tell it your way, and I'll tell it mine.
True story.
And the first thing that pops into my head is Charles. No, Charles, get out of my head. So I hope everyone's ready for high tea because I brought fancy cakes.
It's afternoon. It's not high tea. She just gave me this look like, dare you question me?
I sudden urge to pull a mint Aizawa. It's always tea time. I am sassy with that.
Marina this morning went with us. She was like, okay, our first priority is that you go to your house, kiss Maggie goodbye, and get your full off.
And plus I decided
I don't think about thinking about bringing plates, so I'm trying to place a napkin.
Because, you know, I think about my rabbit every morning.
Yes, it is the last day. There is cake, but the cake is a lie.
No, but it was so funny.
But anything is better than death.
Tea and cake or death.
It looks like the cake that was in the student center.
Did you just go jack that cake or something?
I asked them if I could have that plate of cookies by the receptionist desk, and they said, well, would you like a cake instead?
You know what? You never know until you ask, right?
that's actually free.
I know. Half eaten.
Here, have a cake.
We don't care. We're college students.
Wow.
All part of this balanced diet.
Okay. I had like one Mountain Dew today. Just one.
Just one. That was it. Was it red?
No.
What now?
Because that's not thought out enough for me to order.
Oh, hi.
It was the old uniform from Grace.
They're never
We had like few less than a year, and then they were like, "Hey, let's do uniforms."
They're
and I was
fun.
just like, because we got this was actually
See, the girls got these really cool uniforms.
yeah, this was my uniform at school. Was the knee highs, the
You could have pulled it off, Dan.
Oh my god.
I'm like a boy in uniform.
School uniform. Everything that you.
Uniform.
I can't even.
Everyone in uniform.
Excuse me while I go put on my dad's old uniform that's a sailor suit.
I was like, Daniel, I get Jackson for sociology. Jackson walks right by and I'm just like, give me a minute.
Give me a minute, I gotta study something as it passes.
And then I totally forgot what I was saying.
Yeah.
About butts.
Yes, we are.
We are.
I knew that just from when I had to study something as a
Wait a second.
Throughout the whole semester, if he walks by, we keep poker face, and then when he passes, we're like,
Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep
keep doing what you're doing.
Keep walking. We got this.
One of my friends gave me a shirt while I was pregnant with my first child, and it says, "My breasts challenge you to a duel."
When.
Good friend.
And on the back, it's got the guy from Yu-Gi-Oh that has the big hair, and it says, "My hair is in love." It's from Yu-Gi-Oh the Abridged series. But anyways, so I was wearing that to school while I was so freaking huge, and I said, "Hey, Mr. Conrad, you're really cute." So I'm just like, got my fat butt on the table going, "Hi, Mr. Conrad, did you read my shirt today?" He's just like, "Wait a second, you're stupid." I don't want it all to be loud. I know, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
He isn't here for that. It's called baking.
She just doesn't like meat. Except for meatballs.
The last day, because in my psychology class, there's this one woman who would never shuts up. And we were watching 12 Hours and 3 Hours, and as much as I, wasn't really into it, I was still, because it's on our test, so I was like trying to pay attention. She's sitting there talking over the volume of, and she's talking, constantly commenting and shit. I don't mind the occasional comment when you're talking about the whole thing, talking about every single thing.
Otherwise, it's kind of like pipe down Weisenheimer.
It's Professor Psychotic Assistant.
Obviously. I'm a killer, Bella. Oh, lovely. Anyway.
in an alternate universe, we're sitting here talking about Pokemon.
Right! Instead of Aeon and monks and polearms.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
In an alternate universe, Twilight is good.
That's the Twilight. Edward Cullen is badass.
That would be interesting to see, though.
In an alternate universe, Edward Cullen is Blade. And Isabella Swan is Trinity from The Matrix.
Where's Keanu Reeves?
I know, right? He's obviously Edward Cullen, as we know him. He's a whiny, angsty vampire that hates himself and sparkles in the sun.
Actually,
That's probably why he's so sad.
Good Edward, though. Sadly.
Oh, God.
Sadly, Keanu Reeves would probably make a better Edward than...
Well, I don't know anybody who hates Twilight more than Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I don't know. I seriously think that the Twilight series would have been better without Edward.
If it would have been from third person.
If it would have been from
like
Edward's point of view.
Oh God,
she's freaking out and killing everyone.
Yeah, she started writing Edward's point of view.
And then someone leaked it.
And then someone leaked it, and it was like, this is actually interesting because you hear everyone's thoughts.
Yeah.
Except for Bella. But then you've already heard Bella's thoughts, and we're kind of cool with not hearing it at this point. Yeah. Edward didn't know what he was missing out on. Like,
thank God.
And he thought it was something great, and then it's like, trust us, Edward, it's not that great.
Yeah, whenever she finally manages to, like at the end of the last book, she's able to...
Yeah, to expand her shield and let him in, so to speak.
Yeah, which I feel sorry for him.
And he was very happy about that.
Yeah, but he only caught like a little glimpse.
Because she could only help, but it leaves you to imagine that they're going to keep working at this so that he can keep hearing her.
Yeah, just wait until she can master that.
And then it's going to be nag, nag, nag.
And then he's going to be like, oh God.
Why did I want this? It's one of those things of you want it and then you get it. It's like Indiana Jones. Every bad guy gets what they want and it melts their face off.
Yeah.